Download the BCSN Plus app today.
1 week after the Mud Hens took 5 of 6 at home, they take 5 of 6 on the road as Matt Melzak joins us. Matt, we've talked about this in the past. These 6-game series, they've been doing this for a couple of years now. It does lend itself to streaky baseball, but man, have the Hens been streaky this season.
Yeah, it certainly does. If you catch the right team at the right time, you can get on a bit of a roll. And Toledo kind of did that playing St. Paul last week. St. Paul team that was a major flux. Yes. Minnesota made a ton of trades. Lineup was wildly different every day. They had to hold guys out because they weren't sure if they were getting moved.
Half the Saints team went up I-75 to play against the Tigers that weekend.
That's right, exactly. So they had a lot of things going on, and it kind of helped Toledo get going, get rolling a little bit, right? And they just carried that right over to Louisville, a team that they had dominated earlier in the year. 6-game series, they swept them. Yeah. They actually swept them the series before last year. They had run it out to 17 consecutive games before the Sunday loss. So, you know what? They've for some reason, the pitching for Louisville is matched up really well with the hitting for Toledo. And, it's kind of sad to almost see them gone. But I got some great news for you. The last home series of the year, the Louisville Bats come to town. So we'll see. Hopefully that'll carry over again in September. Hopefully the Hens will need that series to be pushing for a playoff spot.
Certainly Eduardo Valencia would like to see those Louisville pitchers again, as Valencia hit for the cycle, first Hen to hit for the cycle in, 4 years?
Yeah, absolutely. And, he did some fantastic work that night because he started with the triple. Yeah. You got to start with the hardest one. You get the triple out of the way, then he homered. And then I started thinking, you know what, this guy's got a real good shot at the cycle. Once he hit the double, I knew we were in. And you could see it. That next at bat in the 7th inning, he floated one out to right field. It's like, I'm stopping at first no matter what, because you know what, I got a shot at the cycle. So good for him. Congratulations, Eduardo Valencia. That's an accomplishment. It's a rare thing. Even though we still see it, it's rare enough, as we know.
One of the things we both love about baseball is you can see something you've never seen before. And Sunday, I'm not sure if you've ever seen a 6th inning quite like we saw that on Sunday, with the Hens scoring 6 runs thanks to a bunch of walks.
I mean, it was just free pass central. It was crazy to see no matter what. There was 3 pitchers that threw in the inning, and all of them walked at least somebody. And, I mean, it was just crazy that Zulueta, who had just been up at the Reds, had pitched very well on the year for Louisville. He could not find the plate to save his life. I mean, at one point he had only 2 strikes, I think, at 14 pitches, and it was just dreadful. It was a rough outing for them. But you know what? They got through it, and credit to them. They came right back out and retook the lead in the bottom half of that inning. If that didn't happen, the Mud Hens probably beat him that day and go for the sweep.
Yeah, despite the loss on Sunday, Hens now with 14 road wins in the second half of the season. That's tied for the most in the International League.
They have really played very well on the road, outside of the start of the season, where, remember, they only won 2 games in the first 2 series on the road. They've really been a much better road team, and it stems from the fact that they're a good hitting team on the road. They've hovered between 250 and 260 a lot this year on the team batting average away from home. It's been a struggle more at Fifth Third Field, which is a little odd, but boy, they've gone on the road and they have mashed in some ballparks like they did this past week against Louisville.
Back home this week for Columbus, so you got the Tigers AAA affiliate taking on the Guardians AAA affiliate, and a hot prospect's just been called up to Columbus.
There's some prospects going everywhere as far as both sides. So it's going to be a very fun series. Keep in mind, we go to the 6:35 starts mark on the first 3 days of the series. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We start to dial it back a little bit as kids go to school.
That's right. So maybe this is your last chance this week to take the kids out to see the Hens. They're going to have those early starts, but not too early. So great chance to catch the Hens at home this week. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you. Head to mudhens.com. Get your tickets.